guys, my name is Millycent Mashele, the village girl, the education activist, and the businesswoman. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for liking and subscribing. We see you and we see you. So today I want us to talk about education. I want you to think of your education as a strategy that will make you compete in the market that you are in, to take an advantage of whoever is in the market. Obviously, we're not competing against anyone in life. We compete against ourselves. So in real sense, you are competing to make yourself a person who is always thriving, who is always winning in the game that you chose, which is more of the game about your career and the job that you're doing. So let's start off how you can do that. Strategic education is about your vision and your mission. As a person in life, what is that vision that you have, that you envision about yourself in the long term? And even today, from today, what are you living for and what's your mission for living? Because we always say existence is measured in numbers of age, but otherwise living and is measured in your mission and what you do. So I want us to carry and embrace education in that form of saying, is it supporting my mission? Is it supporting my vision? And then after you've done that exercise, you then have to go to your goals. To achieve this vision and mission, I need to have these goals. So we all know that goals are short-term, goals are long-term. So based on what you want to achieve at any given point, you need to come up with smart goals which are measurable, they're achievable, they can be specific to be achieved and can be measured. So a lot of us have goals. I want to achieve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When, how, what do you need to do now? So I want you to always say, if I want to study something, what do I want to achieve? For how long? When do I need to do it? And then what you also need to do is to do a SWOT analysis. We all know businesses go to strategic sessions and they come up with their own SWOT analysis. So you need to come up with a strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. What is it that is threatening me as a career person to be able to function at the best? Whatever I'm doing, I'm best. Then you come up with an education goal around it. So if you know that, you know what, I'm in business, but my business is not growing because I don't understand the market around the business, then it means your education goal must then come up with how are you going to learn about the market. So you are coming up with your education and your action around education based on your SWOT analysis. You know your weakness is marketing. So then it means you need to study marketing. So, and then with those goals, they then will result into you measuring the output of what education is done. A lot of us go and study, we all have certification, it's all great, we went for graduation, we even do parties, but is that education translating to results? So the education is in the form of getting a certificate for is not yet done. It's only done when you can measure the achievable goals and results of it. So a lot of us have education, but we've packed it under the mattress because that certificate is somewhere that we don't know. So I want you to always say that I'm not yet done with my education until I practice something around it. So, and again, you need to understand, is your education supporting your job or is supporting your career? So that is also something that you need to look at. I'm building a career in the business space, but I have a job at the Legacy Center as the managing director. So what is it that I'm supporting when I'm studying towards what I'm studying at? And you must also know that education is a lifelong exercise. It doesn't end. So how does it not end? Is the fact that you need to differentiate between structured education and unstructured education. We all need to have a blend of these two. What do I mean by structured education? What I mean is the fact that there is education that we all know that it's called National Qualification Framework. So there's NQF levels for different sectors and different education. So that education is structured because there is a curriculum, there is a structure. You need to go through one prerequisite. You need to have that and that and that. So that's a formal education we all know. It helps us measure what you have achieved. It's actually education that is tangible. You can say, I'm a chartered accountant, here's a certificate, I'm a member, I've done this. It's measurable, it's structured. But there is an education that we don't really focus on, and it's very important in our life. I call it unstructured education, where you learn on the go, you learn on the go, you learn on the go. So you need to create goals around how you can also learn using unstructured education. In this sense, there is Google, there's now, we live in an information world, but we don't know because we don't really intentionally pursue it. So I want us to pursue education even in an unstructured way. You might not have a certificate for it, but you have the knowledge and you have a skill and you can use it, and that is more powerful even than the structured knowledge if it's not used. So as we think of this strategic education tool, think of that unstructured education and use it as your tool to benefit you and to make you excellent. All we are pursuing is excellence, and all we are pursuing is really winning in the game of our profession and in the game of the career that we chose, and really enjoy it, because we know that education, I always say in my quote, education is not meant to dictate us, but is meant to help us do what we do it with wisdom, knowledge, and excellence. So thank you, and I'm excited that you're going to go and really pursue education that will impact you as a professional and as an individual. Thank you.